Have you ever wondered why the person you long for hasn't come into your life yet? You pray, you hope, you wait, but the silence is deafening. It feels like everyone else is finding love, getting married, moving forward, and you're just stuck. But what if this waiting isn't a delay, but a sign? A sign that Allah is protecting you, preparing you, and saving something better than you imagined. In a world that rushes everything, we forget that Allah's plan is never rushed. His timing is deliberate. His wisdom is perfect. And sometimes, the wait isn't just about them arriving, it's about you becoming. This video isn't just about waiting for a person, it's about seeing that wait through the lens of faith, realizing that Allah's silence has meaning, and His delays are never without purpose. Because maybe, just maybe, He wants you to wait and trust. 1. Delays are part of Allah's plan. Sometimes in life, we find ourselves waiting for someone we deeply long for, a spouse, a companion, a person we believe is meant for us. The delay can feel frustrating, even painful. But from an Islamic perspective, this waiting is not random. It is carefully measured by Allah, who controls all matters of time and destiny. When something we desire is delayed, it is not necessarily a sign that it won't happen. Rather, it may be a sign that the time is not yet right in the eyes of the one who sees what we cannot. Allah's wisdom surpasses our understanding. While we are focused on the immediacy of our emotions, He is orchestrating a timeline that fits not just your heart, but your future. The person you're waiting for may need to grow, heal, or come closer to Allah before they're truly ready for you. And maybe, so do you. In this divine delay, there is hidden mercy. What seems like a pause in your life may actually be protection from hardship or misalignment. Allah does not withhold out of cruelty, but out of care. Every moment of waiting is a reminder. He knows the unseen, and His plan is always better than our expectations. 2. Quranic wisdom. The Quran provides deep insight into how we should perceive delays and unanswered prayers. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 216, Allah reminds us, "It may be that you dislike a thing which is good for you, and that you love a thing which is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know." This verse is a powerful lesson in trust. It teaches that our emotional desires are not always aligned with what is truly beneficial for us. We may long for someone or something, believing it to be perfect, but Allah, in His infinite knowledge, sees what lies ahead, things we cannot comprehend in the moment. The wisdom here lies in surrendering to the reality that Allah's knowledge encompasses the past, present, and future. While we often make decisions based on emotion or limited understanding, Allah's choices for us are made from a place of absolute wisdom and mercy. This verse gently redirects our focus from what I want now to what is best for me eternally. It encourages believers to develop emotional maturity and spiritual submission. Waiting, when grounded in Quranic understanding, transforms from a burden into a form of worship. It's a reminder that Allah's silence is never without reason. It is always filled with wisdom. 3. Preparation during the waiting period. One of the most overlooked blessings in waiting is the opportunity for preparation, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Often, the delay in meeting the right person is not a punishment, but a time given by Allah to help you grow into the person you're meant to be. Relationships, especially marriage, are not just about finding the right person, but being the right person as well. This waiting period allows you to reflect on yourself, heal from past wounds, strengthen your connection with Allah, and develop qualities like patience, humility, and emotional intelligence. At the same time, the person meant for you may also be undergoing their own journey. Perhaps Allah is guiding them through important life lessons, testing them, or bringing them closer to Him so that when the time is right, you both meet as better, more prepared individuals. We often ask Allah to bless us with someone righteous, kind, and strong in faith. But we must also ask, am I becoming that kind of person myself? This stage of waiting isn't empty. It's full of quiet growth and unseen progress. Allah, in His mercy, gives us this space not to delay us, but to prepare us for something greater than we imagined. 4. Patience has purpose. In Islam, patience, sabr, is not simply about enduring difficulty. It is an act of deep faith and a pathway to divine reward. When you're waiting for someone or something dear to your heart, that waiting becomes a test of your trust in Allah. But more than that, it becomes an opportunity for spiritual elevation. Every moment you choose to stay grounded, hopeful, and faithful, instead of falling into despair or doubt, you are building your character and strengthening your soul. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "No fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a Muslim, except that Allah expiates some of his sins because of it." Bukhari and Muslim. This means that even the emotional weight of waiting is not wasted. It is counted, valued, and transformed into reward. Patience teaches you discipline. It deepens your reliance on Allah and detaches you from needing immediate outcomes to feel content. It shifts your focus from timelines to taqwa, consciousness of Allah. This isn't passive waiting, it's active worship. Every time you resist frustration and choose peace, you're engaging in a sacred act. Your patience isn't just a virtue, it's part of your preparation, your growth, and your journey to something meaningful. 5. Trust in Allah's timing. Trusting in Allah's timing means surrendering your own expectations and accepting that everything unfolds exactly when it is meant to. It's easy to believe in Allah when things are going well, but true faith is proven when you can still believe when nothing seems to be moving. The heart naturally wants clarity, closure, and control, but divine wisdom often requires us to wait without answers. This is not because Allah is ignoring you, but because His timing is based on complete knowledge, while ours is limited by emotion and urgency. Allah is never late, nor does He forget. When a person or a moment is meant for you, it will arrive without delay, not a second earlier or later. That certainty should bring peace, not anxiety. Even when things seem silent or slow, Allah is working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, protecting you from unseen harm, and shaping the perfect moment. Believers are reminded throughout the Quran and Sunnah to place their tawakkul, trust, fully in Allah. This trust doesn't remove effort, it balances it. You still strive, make dua, and stay sincere, but without panicking over results. In trusting His timing, you free yourself from fear and find comfort in knowing He has already written the best for you. 6. Love can manifest in waiting. In a world that glorifies instant gratification, waiting is often seen as weakness or loss. But in Islam, waiting can be one of the most beautiful expressions of love, both for the person you're waiting for and for Allah. Choosing to wait with dignity, without crossing boundaries or compromising your values, is a form of love rooted in respect, restraint, and sincerity. It's saying, I care about you enough to wait until it's right, and I love Allah enough to wait His way. Real love doesn't rush. It doesn't demand or force. It understands that timing matters and that hearts must be spiritually ready to receive one another in a way that honors Allah. When you wait for someone with pure intentions, you are building a connection that begins in obedience and is blessed with barakah, divine blessings. That kind of love has depth. It's not just emotional, it's spiritual. Moreover, this period of waiting helps filter out what isn't real. Lust cannot wait, but love can. Impatience often fades, but faith-driven love endures. So if you're waiting with purpose, modesty, and faith, know this: it's not in vain. It's a powerful act of devotion that speaks louder than words, because sometimes waiting is love too. Thank you for watching this video on Inner Deen. Remember, Allah's timing is perfect, and waiting with faith brings its own blessings. May Allah grant you patience, ease your heart, and bless you with what is best in this life and the next. If this message touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. I'd love for you to comment below with the prayer: "O Allah, grant me patience and bless me with what is best." Let's make dua together and keep our hearts connected through faith.